everybody. Chat, it is so fucking hot in my house right now. I am dying. I am actually dying in here, chat. But, I'm gonna turn on the cam, and I might get banned. I don't know yet. I don't know how this outfit is gonna look on stream. I don't know, I don't know how it's just gonna go, but we're gonna see it. But it's gonna, I don't know, chat, you'll have to tell me what you think. You'll have to tell me what you think of this. Hopefully I won't get banned as soon as I turn on the camera, chat. Hopefully not, but, hello everybody. Right. Oh my god. It's so scary. It's so scary, chat. It's so scary. It's so scary. Ugh. It's hot. Take off your clothes. Dude, I'm barely wearing clothes right now, alright? Give me a break. I have, like, I like, duct taped the, I basically have duct tape pasties on. So if there's a slip up, we should be hopefully good. But, hopefully that's not gonna happen. I gotta be really careful with stream chat. I don't know how careful I have to be, but I'm kind of scared. Just a little scared. Just a little bit off the nice outfit. A little bit. Wow. Yes. Yes, chat. Yes. It is here. It is here. Let me do a fit check. Let me do a fit check, chat. Hello. Alright, chat. What do you guys think? There's like a hood. I don't know what use the hood is for, but I have it. Stunning, but a little too loose? What do you mean too loose? Were you gonna hide that 44 Terminator in this fit? I'm not. Moogie, what? Is there... Moogie? My outfit's kind of like going down a little bit. Moogie, you gotta help me stay decent here. We need wings? Yeah, that'd be cool. Those are expensive though. Oh my god, it's so hot. I like kind of wish I didn't pick her up because she's so cozy, but she's like, her body warmth is like too hot. Hello, Moogie. Look at that little kitty. I would say something clever, but my blood is being redirected. Cute fit. Okay. God damn. God damn. It is like so scary though. I'm not gonna lie. It is a little bit scary. I'm just a little bit scared here, chat. But you know what? I think it's okay. You should have turned you should turn the AC on. Dude, the AC's been on. The AC is set at 80 and it's 85 in here. And it's been like that all fucking day, dude. Oh my god, it is so hot in here right now. I don't want to like sweat up this outfit, but like I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I have to like sit up. Oh my god, so hot. Holy shit. Moogie, it's so hot in here. Oh, Moogie. Oh, Moogie. Order two-sided boob tape. I do have boob tape on. So if something does slip, hopefully it'll be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna try to not have anything slip up here tonight, chat. Did you wear that when the PS people were there? No. Oh my god, it's so hot. I think I have like a Chinese fan somewhere. I need to find that, dude. It is so... It's like the first day in a while that it's been so hot that I can't cool it down in here. Put your sprinkler on outside the unit to get more cold out of it. I got off lurking, goddammit. What? Hello, Moogie. Are we speedrunning a ban? I don't think this is ban territory. I'm not breaking TOS, I don't think. I'm not breaking any rules, chat. I'm just extremely nervous. I'm just extremely nervous about it. Stunning pedestrian, thank you. You should, you might get a discount. Summons CRJ. I should have a command that summons CRJ, that would be kind of neat. Just a command that basically is a Discord bot that just DMs CRJ. Is this TOS? I don't think so. I think we're good. Oh my god, it worked! Hi CRJ, am I breaking TOS right now? I don't think I am. I think we're good, right? We are good, right? Like, we're good with this, right? That's so scary, dude. That's so scary. It's so fucking scary. It's actually so scary. It worked. I wonder if I even have this on, right? Like, I wonder. Oh my god. See, like, it's just like it's like loose on the underside of it, so it's like really making me like nervous. Underboob cough. You mustn't show any underboob. Really? Okay. Is that better? Are we good there? I think we're good there, right, chat? Are we good there, CRJ? Are we good? Or should I change outfits? Should I just save this for the BP? We're good there? Okay. Okay. I don't want to catch another ban, chat. Oh my goodness, it's Moogie Pie. This Moogie Pie is so adorable. Oh, it is so hot in here, though. It is too hot. Who knows what TOS horrors Moogie is hiding? Moogie is not hiding any TOS horrors right now, but I'm scared. It's mainly just, like, I'm worried that I'm gonna, like, move my, like, arms in a way, and it's gonna, like, fuck everything up. And I'm gonna be really, like, nervous about it. But, I don't know. I don't know, chat. We'll have to see. I'm, like, standing up like this because it's, like, I got this little, like, seat thing, and it's really nice. Living on the edge. I might change outfits, chat. Would you guys be super upset if I change outfits? Because, like, I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous about this one. But how can I change outfits when this cat is right here and she's so cozy? She is so goddamn cozy mood. She is, like, the coziest kitty. Alright, we'll rock it until Moogie leaves. Hold the outfit in place using nipple clamps. I don't think that's too loud. I don't think that's allowed. I don't think that one's allowed. Change, here we go. Cause you already temporary banned from bunny outfit. Little Einstein. Wings, yeah, I know I could buy wings on Amazon, Cuddle Bear. I don't want to spend like $20 on them. Oh, there goes Moogie. Alright, I'm gonna do one more fit check, and we're gonna see if we need to change. I think we might change outfits. This is a little bit... First of all, it's hot in here, and I don't want to, like, sweat up this outfit. But second off, like, I'm just really nervous. It's like a really short skirt, too. It's cute, though, isn't it, chat? Like, isn't it fucking adorable? I love this thing. It's actually such a cute outfit. Makes me not want to take it off, chat. It makes me not want to take it off. Should I not take it off? I don't know. I'm, like, nervous. I'm nervous about it. And it's, like, hot in here. But now I'm standing up. It's less hot. Do you know what, chat? For right now, I'm just gonna stand. Because I think that it shows off the outfit better. And I'm not as hot when I'm standing. The Moogie is on the floor, trying to shark my feet. Take it off, take it off. Keep it on. Looks like you're ready to perform on stage. I know. I'm like, what if I chat? I could do like a R stream, right? The guitar is silent? I know. I'm doing this for the aesthetic, not the music. Look how cool I'd be if I was a rock star, chat. When have I ever shown something and made you pay for it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you want to send winged, I will 100% wear them at Burning Man. And on stream, if you want to send wings. But I do like those, like, wing suits that are, like, you can, like, have wings and they, like, flutter. Super cute. Put the hood up. You can't really see how cool the lighting is on this dress right now, I don't think. Like, it's hard to see how cool it is on camera, but it does actually, like, light up pretty well. She knows medical. Yeah, medical, I know. Anyway, chat, what's up? You need, sandals as well? I have sandals, look at chat. Look at, I'm wearing sandals. Girl, this fit is what the fuck, I want one as well. I know! I think this is the most expensive fit I've ever gotten. Thank you, Savvy, by the way. Savvy was the one who got this. But it's like, I think it's like the most expensive outfit to date. This is like, if you were to buy this whole set brand new, it's like $300 for all of this. Chilling in your 55-degree room? What is, you're in like an ice box? My god. 55 degrees, that'd be too cold. You'd be like, you'd be able to like see my nipples like cutting through the fucking dress. You need matching sandals? What do you mean sandals? This isn't a sandal fit, is it? First of all, I'm gonna be wearing boots, because I'm gonna be in the desert, so it doesn't matter, right? Like, I'm gonna be wearing fucking boots. I know, chat. You really like this fit, chat. I really like this fit. I suggest changing outfit. Do you? Do you think? Should I change outfit, chat? What do you think? Should I change outfits? You've seen them cut through dresses before. Barry in boots. Pretty sure we can see your nipples poking, but that doesn't break to us. Probably, maybe. You can't see anything. I played the fifth. You don't know. You can't prove anything, seriously. You can't prove anything, okay? You can't prove that you're seeing something. It goes ultra risky. It is a bit risky. I feel like, chat, I'm gonna put on a cooler outfit. I'm gonna change my outfit, and we're gonna put on something a little bit cooler. But I think it is cute. I'm glad I got the shot off. Like, it'll be better at Burning Man. I won't care as much at Burning Man. It's like, if a nipple pops out at Burning Man, I don't really care, right? So... I just like this outfit. Anyway, chat, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, chat. It's a little bit more boring, but a lot safer. I think it's still pretty sexy. I like this outfit. Chat, look at my hips. I feel like my hips have gotten, like, wider. What do you think, chat? Look at the hip to, like, rib cage ratio. This is what makes everybody on TTTT seethe. Always miss the wardrobe malfunctions. There were no wardrobe malfunctions, chat. I decided to play it safe. I played it a little safe today, chat. We're doing it. We're just playing a little safe. Now all we need to do is avoid visible outline of genitals. What can you see? You can't see anything. Can you? There's no... What do you see, chat? If you think you see something, chat, you're wrong. You don't see anything. It's obviously a hallucination if you think you see something. See a small lump? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Literally saw Astra's underwear a minute ago? No, you didn't. You didn't see my underwear. What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here. What color are they? If you saw them, what color are they? Visible panty line? Well, that's different. I don't really care about visible panty line. I feel like it's harder to... White? They're not white. You're right. You guys are wrong. I like when you guys claim that you have seen it, but then I quiz you guys and you get it wrong. See belly button, I need to pierce. White waistband. Well, a waistband. Okay, if you saw like this, that's a bit different than if you saw like the actual like thing, right? Like you can't see that and be like, oh, I saw it. I saw it. Oh my god. That doesn't count. That doesn't count, chat. You know it doesn't count. Chat, I bought this pillow a couple days ago, and my god, it is so comfy. It has made this chair so much more comfortable. She revealed she jerks off with only 2 fingers. When did I reveal that? That's embarrassing. When did I say that? Holy shit, chat. It's so hot. It's like 90 degrees in here. Like, in this specific corner of the room, it's so fucking hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, chat. I'm fucking dying. A year and a half ago. You're supposed to say, that's not true, rather than, when did I say that? Well, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. As I won't lie about it, alright? Listen, chat, this is how you know that I'm trustworthy, because when I'll admit to shit when it's true. If something's true, I'll admit to it, right? If something's not true, I will not admit to it. But if something, listen, I'll admit, I'm a brony. I fucking watch My Little Pony. I like it. I'll admit it. I'll take that. There's a pools and hot tub streams. Yeah, I just have to set that up, and it's hard, and it's like, yeah. Then admit you'll never fix the RX-7. I'm not gonna admit that. I'm not gonna admit that, because I'm gonna fix it. I just have to get through the next, like, month first, chat. The next month is gonna be really hard. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. It's gonna be really hard. I'm gonna have to drive 6 hours to Atlanta, and then like 40 hours to Nevada, and then hang out in the desert for a week, and then I'm gonna have to drive 40 hours back to Atlanta, and then I'm gonna have to drive another 6 hours back down here. Someone's selling a manual BMW M3 2002 manual for $3K. I mean, I guess if you want that. I wouldn't want, if I were to buy another BMW, it would be another E30, but I wouldn't buy a 2002 BMW unless it was a Z4. The Z4 is the only other BMW I'd buy. Otherwise, I wouldn't buy an E36. I wouldn't buy a, I think the E36 is a good car, but it kind of has that same problem where it's just like the maintenance on that thing is a fucking nightmare, dude. I remember my dad used to have a Z4 and he would take really good care of it. But it cost him like almost 10 grand a year to keep that thing in maintenance straight. Like, it was so expensive. Like, every year it needed like just something serviced that would just be so expensive. And it's just like, oh my god, I can't afford it. And it's like the electronics on BMWs is just awful. It's abysmal. I can't do it. I'm wondering if a ponytail would be cooler. I might go get a ponytail, chat. What do you think? Ponytail or no ponytail, chat? What do you think? Just take ayahuasca in Florida and fold space-time to Nevada easy? Now that's what I should do. This is the most beautiful that you've ever looked. Really? Most I've ever had to buy for an EV is at 2 tires at a time. Yeah, because you fucking get a new car every year, Savvy Fair. You can't make that comment because I know you've had like 9 cars in the past 2 years, okay? You don't get to be like, I've only ever replaced 2 tires. Yeah, because you've only put like 1,000 miles on that car, dude. If that, right? Try driving a car for over 50,000 miles and only put 2 tires on it, okay, dude? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't get to talk with your fucking, oh, I lease, but I never have to maintenance my vehicles, but I basically lease. It's a very hard 1,000 miles. I don't care. It doesn't matter, dude. There are 1,000 miles is not enough to, like... you cannot claim that a car is reliable after you've only put 1,000 miles on it. That is stupid. Not every year. Just most years. Just most of the time. I drive my E30 daily. Gonna bite me in the ass sometime? Probably, dude. Probably. I mean, that's the thing. Is like, it's just... The problem with BMWs is that they're expensive, dude. They're expensive to maintain. Sometimes they're cheap to buy. It's like a Porsche, right? Like, I'm not gonna buy a Porsche, right? You can buy a Porsche, like, relatively cheap. Under 10 grand, sure. You can buy a Porsche for under 10 grand all day. But you're gonna spend an exorbitant amount of money keeping that thing running, right? You're gonna spend a lot of money keeping it running. Not a lot of people are gonna want to work on it. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get parts for. It's gonna be expensive. It's just not a good time, man. It's just not a good time. It's just not a good time. If you do want to cool down, grab a hairband and cool wet down towel. Do a high ponytail and get the hair off your back and the neck and the towel at the back of your neck. Dish towel. Plus, chat will wonder what you're going to be doing with a wet cloth. That could work. That might be a good idea. I don't want to like get up right now, and I don't want to be wet. So, sure, BMW figured out how way to put spark plugs in an EV. What? Why would you put spark plugs in an EV? Lexus and Toyotas, and you can get parts at Toyota prices. This is true. This is true. Lexuses are Toyotas, and you can get parts of them at Toyota prices. This is true. But Lexuses are more complicated than Toyotas, and so even though they're just as reliable as Toyotas, they're not quite as cheap to repair. Like, for instance, the LS430 has a lot of really, like, high-tech shit built into it, like, built into the drivetrain. There's a whole bunch of, like... Sorry, chat, I'm hiccuping. There's a whole bunch of shit that goes into, like, the LS4, like really, like, intense technology shit that goes into the LS430. And, basically, if any of that breaks, you have to fix it. Anytime you add complexity to something, it adds more things to break. And when there's more things to break, you're gonna have shit breaking more often. So it's like, if I could choose between a Lexus or a Toyota, honestly, I still think a Toyota is more reliable because it doesn't have as much bullshit, right? Like, you don't buy a Lexus because it's reliable. You buy it because it's a Toyota that's comfortable. It costs nothing to repair a thing that doesn't break. When I say wet, I mean a damp, to the point of having heat evaporate a small amount of liquid off your skin. That's how we cool down as humans. Oh, that's a cool idea. It's still gonna be like kind of wet though. I don't want to be like any wet. I don't want to be wet at all. What if I don't want to be wet at all? Like slightly moist. Hi, Moody. I'm surprised she reads my comment because she's sometimes bashful and my comments on her beauty. Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I do. I don't do well with compliments, chat. I'm not very good at taking compliments. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty awkward when it comes to compliments. Your valve preamp is probably already overheating. What? Slightly moist. Make sure to hide my compliments in an insult. Okay, well, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not cool. That's not cool. I will go get my hair in a ponytail. Oh, wait. I have a hair tie right here. How many days until you leave for Burning Man? Like a week and a half, chat. It's like nothing. There's like no time before I leave. Is she too far away from her mic? What? Estra's a bottom. Nagging her makes her come. What? What was that? I wish I hadn't read that sentence. That was. I wish that was a. That like. I wish that I hadn't said that. You know when you read a sentence, chat, and you're just like, I wish I hadn't read that. Why did you read that out loud? Why did you type that? Why did you type that? Please visit your PO box soon. Them, thank you. Yeah, I have to get there somehow. I have to figure out how I'm gonna get to the PO box. I don't know what I'm gonna do, chat, but I also have to figure out how I'm gonna rent a car to get to Atlanta, and that's gonna be expensive, and it's gonna be a whole process. I'm here for the uncomfortable truths. That is a bad. Yeah, we should just not use that word ever again, though, chat. There are some words that are just too close to other words that we should just remove from the English lexicon. That is one of them. That word right there is one of them. But chat, I have found something kind of interesting, and I might want to buy this for a Burning Man, and I'm not sure if I want to get this or not. I need your guys' input. I really want like a smaller, lighter backpack that I can carry around with me at Burning Man, so I can just have it with me at all times. Like, I don't want it to be a huge backpack that's like my big white backpack. I want it to be kind of smaller. But, so chat, tell me what you think of this backpack. Do you think that I should get this backpack for Burning Man? What do you think, chat? I would name him Charles. I don't have a degradation kink, alright? I don't. That's fucked up. Look how cute this little penguin is. Rent a U-Haul van to get to Atlanta cheaper than a rental car? I don't think so. Is that true? Is it cheaper to rent a rental truck to... I wonder... Hold on, let me look that up. It's a purse? It's a penguin. It's a backpack. It's a backpack penguin. I really want it. I might get it, chat. I don't know. I don't know if I will yet. I have to, like, make sure I have enough money to, like, actually get to Atlanta. Okay. Trucks. To Astra, that penguin's nose is a travel dildo? Is it? Fuck, dude. Yeah, I can't rent... So the thing is, chat, I can't rent a normal truck, like an 8-foot pickup truck. I can't rent one of those because it's over state lines. So it won't let me rent... It will only let me rent, like, a big box truck, like a 10-inch box truck, which would be $320 to rent. So it's not nearly worth it. It's not nearly worth it. Basically, it's just not it. Let me look at what, like, I think it's gonna cost me like $120 for the rental. You mean you got your ARC-7? No, not yet. I haven't been to Iowa. Let's see, Enterprise. What is Enterprise? Turn to a different location. Pick up. Let's do 20th. Right, what do we got? It's pretty cheap. What, $300? That's not cheap at all. Let's see here. Let's go with this one. Select. Well, how much is this? How much is? I will 100% be an automatic, and that's just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, well, obviously. So it looks like it's gonna be like 130 bucks. So my big worry is that I'm gonna have to do this twice, right? So I'm gonna have to rent 2 cars. I'm gonna have to spend like $260 on car rentals. And that's not including gas. So it's gonna be like 300 bucks still, which is really fucking scary, chat. So I'm gonna have to lock in this next week and a half, chat. I'm gonna have to lock the fuck in and make some money so I can still pay rent at the end of this month. You don't notice? They might notice every casing, gasket, and bearing coming back full of grit? What? Lock it up. Ride the bus? Is that an option? How much is the bus from... Well, let me ask ChatGPT. I live in this place. How much would it cost to take a bus from here to Atlanta, Georgia? Dude, it's the same price, $128 one way. And it would take 21 hours. Holy fuck. Yes, from this place in Florida to Atlanta, Georgia, you can do it by bus, but there generally isn't a direct bus. Current route information shows a trip from this place, Florida, to Atlanta, taking about 21 hours with transfers and fares starting around $128. Oh my god. Dude. Well, yeah, let me take the bus, chat. Take the bus. Let me just add a crisp 20, let me add another 40 hours of travel time to my already 80-hour travel time during this week. That would, should we go for 120 hours of travel time? Should we do that? Should we do that, chat? The distance in China is like 1.5 hours. I don't care in China what they have. We don't have a monorail here, okay? Talk about China all you want. I don't give a shit. We don't live in China. You can't have guns in China. Alright? Get the fuck out of here. Chinese propaganda. My ass. Fucking fake communist country. Pretend communism. Yeah, we're communists, except for the fact that we're absolutely not communists at all, and we're actually just totally capitalist, and everyone likes to think that we're communists, but we're not. Fucking piece of shit. Check Flixbucks. I don't think there's gonna be any bus that's gonna be cheaper than that. I think the best option... And the other thing, chat, is I have to bring up bikes. There's like 2 bikes. First of all, I have to get a bike. I have to figure out how I can buy a bicycle, like, in the next week. And then I have to drive it up to Atlanta. So I need to rent the car. Oh my goodness, chat. Maybe I will just, like, make the reservations tonight, or maybe tomorrow for the actual car, and so that I can know I have that, and I'll just pay for that, so that at least I know I'm set for, like, the thing. Buy a bike in Atlanta? Now that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. I don't mind that. Maybe it might be what I do. But BV already has a bike, and so he already wants me to take that one up, so I already have to take at least one bike up. I don't know, chat. I'm just, like, if you considered hiking, or hitchhiking, yeah, hitchhiking will be the, I'm sure that's a great idea in 2026. Femboy's hitchhiking. I feel like people don't hitchhike anymore. Am I wrong about that, chat? Do people hitchhike even? Like, do people do that at all? I saw Astra hitchhiking. I would definitely slow down before driving onwards. Damn. Damn, Savvy, damn. That's fucked up. Sell bike. Dude, I wonder if a plane ticket to Atlanta would be cheaper than having a rental car, chat. How much is a flight to Atlanta? Frontier's $19? No, it's not. Get out of here. Let's see what we got. No, don't eat the Q-tip on the floor, Moogie. Do not eat that. You little stinker, you. She's looking at me like, what? What did I do wrong? There's one for 90. Okay, so there's a bus ticket I could take for $90, I guess. So there's a bus. No, I'm not taking a bus, dude. Fuck off. I would pick up Astra if I saw her checking. That smirk was Astra not having learned her lesson, not reading out what I said this time. Astra is hitchhiking is a recipe for getting dicked down by truckers, and she probably is fine with that. Bro. Bro. Frontier is $35. Orlando to Atlanta. What the? Where are you finding this? Where are you finding this? Atlanta to on the 22nd. You're finding Frontier from Orlando. What are you talking about? Kayak? What? I don't. Okay, let me just do, like, not round trip. Let's just do single, one way. One way from Orlando to Atlanta. What do we got? $36 non-stop. Is that real? Is that real though? Because for $36 fucking dollars, I mean, am I going crazy? $38? My God. Alright, hold on. Departure from Orlando to Atlanta. And departure date is, say, the 22nd. And their return date would be September... Let's just say like the 13th. Search. Plan works better without the word car and without off on the end. What? Frontier is a budget airline. You might have to stand, but that's what it costs. Dude, I'll stand for an hour and a half if I can get there for $38. $64 round trip? Oh my God. 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 That might be what I do. That might be. Oh my God, it leaves at 5:40 in the morning. Oh my God. Shit, I could literally pay for an Uber to Orlando and it would be cheaper to fucking take an Uber there than to rent a car. 64. No, it's you were right, Savvy. It is 35 one way. It's 64 for both ways. That's $64. That's $35 each way. So I literally would pay, like, half of what I would pay for one way to fly there. Fuck. Shit. Even 64 is awesome round trip for Orlando. I know, right? Gotta deal with the TSA. I don't mind dealing with the TSA. I don't mind flying. I don't mind going through TSA. The only problem is me not being able to bring stuff. Like, if I have to bring things that I can't fly with, that would be kind of troublesome. I don't know what that would be, though. I don't really think I have to bring anything. The biggest thing I can think of is BV is expecting me to drive his bike up to Atlanta. That's what he is expecting. So if I fly, we're gonna have to figure something out, because he bought a bicycle, right? He bought a bike for like $35, and so he wants me to drive it up to Atlanta in a rental car. But if it's gonna be like $300 for a rental car comparative to $64, like that's crazy. Is that worth it? I could buy a fucking bike in Atlanta for like 30 bucks and still be way cheaper. Would you need to check a bag? I mean, I guess I could, but I don't know if I would have to. I don't think so. I mean, it depends on what I'm bringing. You barely do that anymore. It's just good rubbing. Tell him only way you drive the bike is if he rents the car. That's a good idea. But I don't even know if he has enough money. I mean, 130 bucks is expensive. That is expensive, chat. But I guess we'll see. I'll figure it out. I might make a decision on this like tomorrow though, because I feel like I've got to make a decision sooner rather than later. Because I feel like the longer I wait, the worse it is. I'm almost tempted just to buy the tickets tonight, but I have to figure out what we're gonna do. Fire up the PJ, take whatever you want. I'm surprised the rental is not more expensive. 130 isn't bad. That's not terrible, but I mean, it is expensive. It would be $260 both ways. So it's almost $300 both ways. And it's like, okay, chat. I have to, in my head, I have to think, I need to pay this month's rent and pay for all of this shit. So it's like, right now, I have, like, enough money to pay rent. But if I spend half of it on rental cars, then that's not gonna, I'm not gonna have that anymore. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, chat. We're definitely gonna try, I'm gonna try to stream as much as I possibly can in between now and when I leave. I already feel bad because I already, like, took so many days off this, like, month. So it's gonna be fucked, chat. It's gonna be, we're gonna have to really, like, hit the streaming hard when I get back. Priceline has a rental cars from Avis for $51 a day. $51 a day isn't bad. That might be worth it if I could do $51 a day, but... Time to up your BP content, more money. $70 with fees. That's not terrible. It's not terrible. Chat, I don't know. I should just ride my motorcycle up there. I mean, at that point, if I'm giving up on... Oh my god. Yeah, if I'm giving up on, like, driving the rental car up there, then I could potentially take my motorcycle, but I think that's a bad idea, chat. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think grabbing my motorcycle is a good idea. I like the idea of flying. $70 Avis rental plus midsize SUV, more than enough room for your bikes plus luggage? Is it $70? I mean, that's still twice what it would be to fly, though. Because that's $70 one way. I have to go back from Atlanta once I get home. I have to get back from Atlanta. So I have to do it twice. I have to spend $70 to get there and $70 to get back. That's not terrible, but that's 140 bucks. Compared to $60 for 2 ways for round trip? Fuck, dude. Fuck. Like, for me, it would be cheaper just to buy BV a different bike in Atlanta than have to drive his bike up there with me. You know, I don't know. Is there anything that I need to bring or want to bring that I can't bring on a plane? I don't know. Hi, Moogie. Less rain and this time ahead of year, I'd advise against riding the motorcycle. I'm just saying I could. I'm not saying I should. My main reason is because I feel like I'm gonna be dead after a 40-hour drive home, and then the last thing I'm gonna want to do is drive a motorcycle for 10 hours after that. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think that's a bad idea to drive the motorcycle right now. I think it's a certified bad idea. But this plane ticket is not such a bad idea. I might just do the plane ticket. Because, like, fuck, dude. Like, what if I just... Hold on. Let me go on Facebook real quick, chat. Let me just go... Let me just do a little Facebook to look at. Let me just do a little bit of Facebook boogin. Right? Let me look at... Let me go to Facebook. Riding the rain is the only... on the highway is a whole different animal. Yeah, it is. I haven't ridden on the highway at all. So it's probably... And it's also not a very well tested... Not a very well tested motorcycle at this point. I haven't had it riding totally great. But the battery did get here today, though, chat. The battery did get here. So I have a battery for it, at least. Okay. Okay, what am I looking for? We need to change the location. Not there. There we go. Is that really, like, enough distance? That's not even the right... Okay, whatever. Seen on a bike from Florida to Nevada, your ass would be numb. Yeah, I do want to do that at some point, though. Like, I would like to do that trip on the motorcycle. It's just, right now, probably not the move. Cruiser bike. Or, bicycle. There we go. So I'm just thinking, so chat, if we look at here, right? If we go to Facebook Marketplace, a lot of these bikes are like $30 or less, right? So it's like... This, if I just bought like this, I mean, this one's 130, so I definitely don't want that one. That one's a bit expensive, even though it is cute. But look at this one, $50, $40, $30. Like, if I bought this bike for $40, right, this would be fine. And it's just in Atlanta, right? Like, both of these are in Atlanta, and they're just fine. Like, I would... Holy shit, fucking Sammy Bear, holy shit, for the $200, holy shit, thank you. Thank you so much, Sammy. You killed me there. Thank you so much, Sammy Bear, for the $200 fucking dollars, holy shit. Holy fuck, oh my god. Look at that, bicycles. I don't even know what the thing said because I don't have my headphones on. Hold on. Recent events. What did the message say? Holy fucking shit. Thank you so much, Savvy. Book your tickets right now before prices go up. We could invade Pakistan tomorrow. Who knows? You're right. Because, like, for that price, I could literally just buy the bikes in Atlanta. Like, there's no reason for me to have to drive them up there when it's, like, literally, look at this, chat. Look at this shit. There are 2 bikes here for $30. It would cost me $60 for this. To rent a car, I would be saving money by buying these. This might be the play, chat. Might be the play. Might be the play. Might be the play. But, oh my god, thank you so much, Savvy, for your life. Savvy, you have no idea how much of a lifesaver you are. Savvy, you are... Listen. 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 I love you, Savvy. Thank you so much, Savvy Bear. F works for the FBI, I'm calling it. No, Savvy isn't buying... If Savvy was buying me, like, an AR with an attachment on it and said, hey, look at this, you want this cool rifle? You want this cool rifle? I've got a job for you. That's what the FBI would be saying. When is the last time you rode bicycles, Astra? You know bicycles have to work there's no motorized... I know, medical. I've ridden a bicycle before, I know how they work. I'm redistributing the wealth because America's mass transit system is a shame. Oh, thank you. I do, yeah, the mass transit system does suck, but listen, I think I'm gonna buy that plane ticket, because, I mean, for $68, it solves my issue, and then I don't have to worry about driving from Atlanta to Florida. That is a big deal. I think, like, I think that, like, adding 12 hours of driving, because if I drive from Atlanta to Florida, it's adding 12 hours to the whole thing, like, in total. Like, it's gonna be 36 hours there, 36 hours back. So just about like 75 hours of driving, right? I feel like after 75 hours of driving, the last thing I'm going to want to do is drive another 6 hours, right? So I think a plane ticket, especially because it's so much cheaper. I have to consult my boys and figure out if that's a good idea. Because I would, if I did do that, I'd basically have to rely on my friend who lives in Atlanta to kind of go and buy those things for me. I could just like DM him or like send him the money, but he'd have to still go get them, which maybe he'd do. I don't know. Have you considered a Cobalt SS Coupe manual? The Cobalts are okay. They're front wheel drive though, aren't they? I don't like front wheel drives. If I were to seek out a vehicle, it would not be a front wheel drive. I think they were fine. I knew one guy. I worked with a guy who had a Cobalt, and it was okay. A lot of people put some money into Cobalts, more than you might expect, but they're not my favorite, right? They're not my favorite. Look at this though, chat. Speaking of weird shit, do you guys want a Evangelion fucking razor? Oh, chat, look. Oh my god, it's a Derpy in Doctor Who's backpack. That's adorable. This is what I need to bring to Burning Man, chat. This is what I need to bring to Burning Man. I wonder, let me go to Amazon. Could I find pony backpack? No, that's not as good. I want it to be like the actual horse. Ooh, like this would be good. That'd be pretty good, chat. I could do that. I think for $55 though, I'd rather buy the penguin backpack. Check, I might buy the penguin backpack. I might buy the penguin backpack. The penguin backpack might be. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking. Ooh, wait a minute. Would this be crazy to take the Burning Man? Am I crazy for wanting to get this, chat? Am I crazy for wanting this? I really want this. Should I do this? Should I do this? Chat, should I get this? If everyone's crazy in Burning Man, so you'll be fine. Buy it now. $20, just buy it. Do you think? Should I? This isn't furry. This is My Little Pony, dude. It's not. Chat, I need to, hold on, let me do a poll. Let me do a poll. Slash poll. Okay. Question. Which backpack should I get? Rainbow Dash, Pony, Penguin, or normal Burning Man bag? Alright, chat. We're gonna let democracy decide on here. I don't know, chat. Because it's like either... Well, Penguin or Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is pretty fucking funny. I could just imagine how fucking gross and disgusting this thing is gonna be after the week is over, but like... I like the idea of just having... There's no pictures of it, which I'm kind of upset, because I don't know how good it is. But like, how even big is it? I mean, I don't need it to be big. I just need it to be like, I think that's like the perfect size. Because she's like, okay, if this is a child, I feel like if I'm kind of imagining what this bag is going to look like on me, I think it's going to be pretty good size. It's because I don't want it to be big. This isn't like my backpack that I'm going to have all of my shit in. This is going to be my backpack that I'm going to be walking around on playa with, right? And shiny things do not play well together? Yeah, I hope Astra includes an option for other furry backpack. No. Someone selling a manual Cobalt for 2.2k? Yeah, I mean, it's like, again, Demi, I'm not buying a car right now. Get the backpack that is closest to representing your fursona. I don't have a fursona. Like how you put the little, the symbol there. Child might not be bigger than Astra, though. I mean, I don't know if I care. Really, I just need it to be big enough to hold, like, a couple of things. Like, my phone and my, like... Because, like, my phone is going to be the big thing. I need it to be in... I need my phone. So, I don't know. I kind of like it. This is kind of... It's between the Penguin or Rainbow Dash. She got laid on home. Alright. Hello, Coral Cat. I don't know, man. Is this a Squirrel Girl backpack? Oh, interesting. I don't want a squirrel backpack though. I don't think that's gonna be as cool. I don't think that's gonna be as neat. At least not as neat as a Rainbow Dash backpack. I'm just imagining walking around like Burning Man with this thing though. And there's something extremely funny to me about that. Like, there's just something so funny to me about walking around Burning Man wearing that outfit from earlier while carrying this around. Dude, I kind of love that idea. I kind of love it. Rainbow Dash is winning hard right now. Rainbow Dash is winning so hard. Might meet fellow brony friends. Dude, everybody knows Rainbow Dash. You don't need to be a brony to know who Rainbow Dash is, okay? Rainbow Dash... Alright, well, Rainbow Dash won, so I think I'm gonna buy the Rainbow Dash bag. The other thing is, the Rainbow Dash bag is cheaper than the Penguin bag, too, so that's nice. But I think I'm gonna buy the Rainbow Dash bag, and hopefully it's, like, good enough to hold up to Burning Man. Oh, hell yeah. I'm buying this right now, chat. You know what? I'm buying Rainbow Dash right now. The people have spoken, chat. It is Rainbow Dash o'clock. The people have spoken. It's supposed to get here, like, the day before I have to leave. But, you know what? Fuck it. We ball. We're buying Rainbow Dash. Buy now. Give me this. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Where you keep your drugs and dildos? Do you say won't bother Astra because the backpack will make them think she's 12? I'm not going... Well, actually, I might go through TSA, so I might have to go through TSA. Standard. I can get it, like... Okay, that's not worth $27 for shipping, though. You can fuck off with that. Fuck off with that shit. Okay, well, hopefully I will get here. Dude, I'm gonna rock some fucking Rainbow Dash backpack. I don't even care. I think that'll be... Imagine, chat. Imagine me in, like, the wizard outfit or carrying around Rainbow Dash. I'm gonna take, like... I'm gonna have to, like, upload pictures of the progress of Rainbow Dash throughout the week. Chat, by the end of the week, Rainbow Dash is gonna look like she's been through some shit. She's gonna be dusty. Alright? Rainbow Dash is gonna be one dusty motherfucker. Okay? She's gonna be so dirty after the fucking week-long desert excursion. The other thing is, chat, I think I can put the Rainbow Dash backpack in my white backpack. So that way I don't need to have, like, to pay for an extra carry-on. So that's another thing. Barely posted last year's Burning Man? I know. I'm sorry. That's my bad. That's my bad. Oops. Oopsie. Did I do that? Oopsie. I was rooting for the Penguin. I feel like maybe the Penguin might be a good thing for a BV to get. I feel like I want BV to get the Penguin. I think the Penguin is pretty good, though. Because it is like thematically, it matches, but I don't know. I'm just gonna look like it took a dip in a mud pit. Exactly, dude. Rainbow Dash is gonna look a little crusty after the week is done, alright? She's gonna look a little crusty. But that's, I feel like that's kind of the idea, is I want to see her go from being a pristine, you know, plush backpack to have gone through one of the most intense, crazy festivals there is. Returned from downstairs, Astra seems to have pulled a brony scam while I was AFK, couldn't respond to the poll. What do you mean a brony scam? Does that backpack not exist, CRJ? What do you mean? Does the backpack not exist? Did I get scammed? I don't think I got scammed. It's Amazon. I've never been scammed off of Amazon. I'd vote against MLP if I could have. I don't think it would have made a difference, dude. Rainbow Dash was the populist candidate right there. Rainbow Dash, she was the populist. She was like 8, like the other two options had 1 vote each, and she had 8, okay? The people have spoken for Rainbow Dash. I feel like I'm just the penguin backpack is probably a little bit more practical, but I feel like the Rainbow Dash backpack is so much more fun. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Rainbow Dash is a lot more of fun of a thing to do, just because it's like, oh my god, holy shit, you can't even see that on camera. Puck like fucked up my leg. There's like a huge scratch on my leg. Damn, I hope that goes away. Anyway. I don't know if you're bold enough to wear the Burning Man fit at your P.O. box. Tim, oh well, I don't know. I do need to go to the P.O. box soon. In the next couple days, I'm gonna really try to get to the P.O. box. I might try to drive my motorcycle over there just to see if I can't get the packages home with my motorcycle. I'll have to see. But we'll see. I might do that tomorrow or maybe the next day. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what I can do, chat. Check and kiss it. I wonder what you... I'm curious what kind of outfit you sent, Derek. I'm curious. Bungee nets work wonders? I mean, I do have a bungee net, so maybe I'll just try that and hope it works. What is this? What is that? This is really the backpack Astra needs? That is like a oversized dog toy. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. This is not even... This is disgusting. I hate that. That like makes me... there's something like intrinsic about that backpack that makes me like hate it. It's a pink spiky latex backpack. Why though? Why? If anyone is gonna inadvertently show something while wearing shorts, it would be Astra. What? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Orange Gengar. The Gengar, so yeah, so far, chat, I have at least 4 fits for Burning Man. I have Gengar, I have the Daytime Desert Wizard fit, I have the Sparkly Wizard fit, and I have the Prism fit, right? And so I have like 4 solid outfits I'm gonna wear this year. Dude, I didn't have any outfits last time. This time, I'm fucking outfitting it up, dude. I'm gonna wear so many cute fucking outfits. It's a lot of backpacking. Well, luckily, I have a white backpack that's pretty big, but I'm fairly confident I can put everything in my white backpack, including Rainbow Dash, if needed. I'm just imagining, like... There's something about bringing Rainbow Dash to the desert, which is so fucking funny to me. Like, if like backpacks could talk, it would be like, oh boy, I bet I'm gonna go to like elementary school with a little girl. Oh, I'm in the desert. Oh my god, there's so many naked people. Why is there so many naked people? Including all the undies and socks. Yeah, well, yeah, I do have a lot to bring. Let's see how it goes. That's why I'm kind of hesitant to buy the plane tickets right now, is because I don't want to buy the plane tickets and then realize it's not going to work, because I need to be able to bring everything I need. So I might have to even buy a carry-on, too, if I do the plane ticket. But we'll see. We'll see, chat. Gonna post these fits from Burning Man? I am. I'm just speaking from experience, since I carried way too much stuff to Florida. Oh, yeah. The SWF ones anyway. Safe for work. Dude, it's such a weird experience, chat. I don't know, like, what is it about Burning Man? Like, I found, like, a video that I filmed before I went to Burning Man last year, like, right before I was about to leave Burning Man. I did, like, a little vlog update, like, thing where I was talking about my feelings, and you could tell I was extremely anxious. Like, I was so anxious in that video. I remember back then, I was so fucking scared. Because I was so... I had no idea what I was getting into, and I was so anxious. But this year, I think it's just a Burning Man thing, but I'm just anxious as fuck. I'm not as anxious as I was last year, to be fair. But man, am I just like, holy shit, this is going to be hard. I think this is going to be really, really hard. Not the event itself. I think Burning Man is going to be fine. But the idea of driving across the country and back is kind of fucking with me. I don't know how that's going to go. Chat, I've never driven that far before, and I'm going to do it twice in like a week. and I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. I go up north twice a year, and all I take is a backpack. Good luck with the travels. Astra is but an innocent babe. I go up, yeah. You say it's scary. How come someone survived it? How can someone survive there? The USA isn't scary. I'm not, like, scared of someone attacking me. I'm scared of being, like, in the middle of the... I'm scared of getting to, like, Oklahoma City and then realizing that I don't want any... I just want to do anything else but be in the car and drive, and I know I'm only halfway there. I feel like right around, like, the Oklahoma City is where it's gonna get really hard. I think that that's where it's gonna get really, really difficult. And I think that that's when it's gonna get to the point where it's like, oh my god, what the fuck have I gotten myself into? Right? I think that that's like, once I get to that midpoint where it's like, I'm really far from home, but I'm still also really far from where I'm going, I think that's gonna be hard. And I think I'll get through the first one. I think I'll get there. I think I will get to Burning Man. But I'm so just nervous that I'm gonna get to, like, Oklahoma City on the way home, and I'm gonna be like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I've gotta survive, chat. I've gotta lock the fuck in on this one. So she thinks she ended stream. No, not Burning Man. I missed it. Oh, yeah. Thought someone else was driving Astra there to BM and she was just riding along. No, I'm it's gonna be a group effort. So there are 3 of us that are driving there, and then there's gonna be 2 of us driving back. So it's gonna be splitting off. Basically, it's gonna be split between me and my friend, and this other person that's coming with us, and then they're gonna fly home instead of drive home. And so, yeah, it's basically just, we're gonna be locked in on the ride home. It's gonna be a long-ass fucking... I'm sure that we will probably hate each other at the end of it. I'm sure by the end of it, we'll just both be like, oh my fucking god, this motherfucking piece of shit. One is going to stay at Burning Man. Yeah, they're gonna stay behind. They're gonna just set up a little house there in the desert, and they're gonna just survive. What if you did? I wonder if you could do that. If you could build, like, a completely sufficient, like, little camper that was, like, a full-on camper, but it was totally built to have, like, a greenhouse in it. And like, you would have, like, maybe even a chicken coop on the roof. Like, you'd convert the roof into a chicken coop and, like, have, like, solar panels up there and, like, have, like, you know, shit. So you'd have all these chickens up there. So you'd have, like, meat, eggs, plants, you'd have food, you could have like a thing that extracts moisture from, well, I guess in Nevada you probably can't do that. Yeah, water would be your big issue. Astra isn't going to be as miserable as when she was in Atlanta for the 2nd time. It's a different kind of miserable, medical. Water is the problem there, no water. And that's the other thing I'm kind of worried about, is I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I think that food is provided at the camps, but I'm just a little bit worried about water and my ability to get it. So we're gonna have to stock up on water, and I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like I'm gonna lose weight when I go there. I just don't know how much I'm gonna lose. Like, I'm kind of nervous about how much weight I'm going to lose on the way there, or at the event. Tried to move to the deserts of Colorado one time. The lack of water will make it impossible. You have to truck water in, so no ground sources. You have a lot before you go. Did they have food there? They do have food there, but it's kind of like, I don't know if my OCD will let me eat a lot of it. I mean, I feel like part of Burning Man is kind of putting yourself in it and putting yourself in uncomfortable positions and just getting things kind of done. Like, I don't know, it's just, food is tricky there. It's not always, like, stuff that you necessarily want to eat, and it's not always stuff that's necessarily, like, very appetizing. You know what I mean? And I'm already pretty picky when it comes to food. It's not that food won't be there, it's just that I don't know if I'll be able to eat the food that is there. That's kind of the question. Though, last time I was there was, like, a random quesadilla stand in the middle of the Playa Desert, so it was, like, in the middle of nowhere. Like, no, nothing was around it. It was just this lone little quesadilla stand. And I swear to God, it was the best quesadilla I've ever had. I thought the Burning Man ethos was that nobody could charge for anything, but it was expected that you don't take undue advantages of that, provided much stuff to others as you accept. Kind of, the whole point is like giving, is like you're trying to give stuff away. Which, by the way, I need to get something to give away. I keep forgetting. I need to like buy stickers or something to give away to people. I just don't know what. But basically the whole thing is that people are there to give away. They're there to, like, the camps that are set up. There's a bunch of camps that are set up, and, like, their whole deal is that they're, like, certain camps do, like, ice cream, and they're giving away ice cream. That's what they do. So if you want ice cream, you just find the ice cream camp, and you just get ice cream. It's not really like a... It's not even like a barter system. It's not like a, oh, I'll trade you this for that. It's just literally everything there is free, and everything is... Yeah, it's just... It's different. It's a weird vibe. But it's good, if that makes sense. A little LSD never hurt anybody. I should do a couple stops, so the stream has been sort of intermittent. It's all my fault, I know. But what are the cliff notes of the stream? Astra gets sussed out by the outfit, so she changes outfit and then talks about Burning Man for the rest of the stream. I know what Astra could give away. Yeah. Yeah, that's the gift to chat. My presence is the gift. Just my presence, you know. That's what I'm giving you, is my presence. Just so fucking egotistical. There's some people who unironically think like that. It's so fucking egotistical. I think you can get like a 24 pack of MREs off of Amazon for like 90 bucks. Really? Because that would I've thought about it. I've thought about just bringing like a ton of MREs just in case. Like, I feel like if do they have MREs on Amazon? Can I buy MREs off of Amazon? Hold on. Rants probably have a low market value. Astra gonna slutty pillow princess her way through Burning Man. I'm not gonna fucking sleep with random people at Burning Man. Hold on. MRE. Holy shit, you could buy a whole fucking pack for 50 bucks. I almost wonder if you can buy like so many of them for fucking... Oh my god. Dude, maybe I should buy some fucking MREs. What do you think, chat? I'm not gonna sleep with random people at Burning Man? What? Do you think I'm lying? Do you think I'm gonna do that? Chat, should I buy this? Should I buy something like this? Should I get this? I almost wonder if this is a good idea, because, like, I feel like I could eat an MRE. Yes. My bad, 110. Oh, yeah. This one's $100, though. This one's only 50 bucks. Food gift from the people of the United States of America. What's even in it, I wonder? Like, what does it come... which packs does it come with? You don't even get to choose? And it's all low sodium? Well, I don't want it to be low sodium. I'm gonna want as much sodium as I can get packed into this motherfucker. Dude, I kinda wanna buy... I mean, I might. I'm genuinely thinking about this. Obviously, I think I wanna get, I think I probably want to get the ticket situation figured out first. But honestly, oh dude, it's gonna get here August 18th if I buy it today. That's really close. That's cutting it really close, chat. 6-pack MREs for $30, but it's still gonna get here so late. Don't forget that you have to participate in the mandatory orgy since it's your second Burning Man. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. It's vegan? Ew, I don't want vegan. How much do I weigh? I weigh about 116 right now. Or 118. The implication you're fine with being a slut away from Burning Man? I mean, I'm proud of being a slut, but there's a difference between being a slut and being a whore. Right? There's a difference there. Think they sell MRE or something similar? I just need to make sure that this gets here before I have to leave. Because this is 6 of them. I mean, this is 6 of them, right? And do I need more than 6? And this is $30. Should I buy this, chat? Like, I almost wondered, like, should I buy this? It's only got 6 of them, so you're only gonna get this much. I don't, is 6 meals enough? You can't be a whore at Burning Man, as discussed. No money, no. Have you ever tasted an MRE? I have tasted an MRE. They're not terrible. I mean, I think I can eat an MRE, that's the thing. Like, if I have to, I can eat an MRE. I almost want to just buy this one, though. I feel like how many come in this? It's a pack of 12. $55. Free delivery August 18th. It's so close, chat. It's so close. Chat, do you think I should get this or not? Chat, I need guidance on this one. I don't know if I should get that or not. I'm not sure. You can eat an MRA, but you can also eat a large sack of R.W. Garcia tortilla chips. Yeah, I want something nutritionally, you know, valuable. I don't want to eat, like, tortilla chips all week. This is gonna be, like, my backup food. This is gonna be, like, my main food for the entire week that I'm there. Yes or probably no. I think, honestly, I don't need the 12-pack. I could probably just do with the 6-pack. I don't think I need more than 6. But $33. Is it worth $33? I don't know. I think maybe I'll decide tomorrow. I think that's one of those things that's maybe good to sleep on. Sometimes I'm like this close to buying something and I'm just like, this is a sleep on it decision. This is a sleep on it decision. The Rainbow Dash backpack, that's an example of a not sleep on it. I'm buying that shit. But I'm already eating, that's less important. Less important, so we'll see. I might get the MRE packs. But I might not. I don't know yet. You can do a week without micronutrients. I don't know, Chad. It's in the desert. I'm going to be expending a lot of calories, and I'm probably not going to be eating that many calories. I feel like my body is going to be kind of pissed at me if I, like, expend a bunch of energy and then only give it, like, high fructose corn syrup and tortilla chips. Check out Costco. They sell MREs. Man, maybe I will. I have a Costco membership, so maybe I should do that. I knew someone that called me MRE peanut butter asshole putty. So bloody, fair warning. Ew. Calories are not micronutrients? Well, I need something that's going to not... That's something that's gonna let me survive the week, chat. I'm just trying to survive, alright? I don't care. I'm just trying to survive. That's all I really care about. Maybe I just buy, like, a 24... Like, a big box of beef jerky. Maybe that's what I do. There is food at the event, though, so it's like, I don't necessarily feel like I need to bring a bunch of food, because there will be, like, if I'm starving and it's the middle of the day, most likely I could just wander through the city and find some place that's giving away food, so. Jerky isn't cheap, that's true, they aren't cheap. I could probably buy those MREs for cheaper, so, yeah. Only psychopaths would go there. What, to Costco? Only psychopaths go to Costco. That place. Imagine buying in bulk. Ooh. No, Burning Man? Why would you say that about Burning Man? Why would you say that? I would argue that most of the people who go to Burning Man are probably cool people. I don't think that if you're the kind of person who actually goes to Burning Man, you're probably somebody that I would get along with. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. A lot of the people at Burnings are, like, super cool. Except I feel like some of the best people around are at Burning Man. They're just jealous because they can't go. See? You know, that's the truth. The truth comes out, Shoto. You're absolutely right. You can get a sodium by licking sweet, salt, sweaty strangers. You gotta make sure to get your electrolytes. Hey, can I lick you really quick? I just want to lick you all over and get that sweet electrolytes. That's so fucking... Oh, God. Can you imagine? Oh, God. I actually thought about that in my head for a second and it made me, like, want to puke. That is disgusting. Oh, God. Oh, don't make me think of that anymore. That's terrible. It's disgusting. Does Burning Man lay on water supply if you need to take 2 to 3 quarts per day with you? You can buy ice from Burning Man, but typically you cannot bring water. You can't buy water, so you have to bring the water pretty much. Well, we're gonna be driving this year though, so most likely we'll stop in like Reno or Gerlach and just stock the fuck up on water. I might spend a lot of money on water, like once we get to Nevada, because we're gonna just stock the fuck up on water. Because water is like the one thing that you can't really get out there, and so you really have to make sure you bring enough water. Can't get pure. You can get pure protein from guy juices. Is that true? Is that true? Here, let me suck your dick real quick. I need to get these micronutrients in. Honestly, I'd rather suck a stranger's dick than lick the sweat off of them. I'd rather, like, give some random guy head than lick them all over when they're sweaty. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather eat cum than lick sweat off of a stranger. That is disgusting. Emery's a great idea. Just stay away from the cookies and brownies, and you will lose a tooth or two. You will lose a tooth or two. Oh, like hardtack. Would never go. That's just because you don't understand, Demi. You wouldn't. If you went, you would understand. If you were there, you would get it. But it's not. Burning Man isn't like a normal festival. It's not like Coachella. It's not a normal thing. Burning Man is like it's like an idea. You know what I mean? It's like crazy, man. It's like man, it's like crazy, dude. It's like a whole idea, man. It's crazy. Bold of you to assume their pee-pee wouldn't be sweaty. Yeah, okay, but like that's different, right? Like that, I feel like that's different. Like, I don't know, man. That's different. I'm just saying that's different. I'd rather. Yeah, no, I'd rather not. Two birds, one sleep situation. Yeah, I gotta get both because I gotta get that salt, the sodium, but I also gotta get the protein in there as well. Just trying to keep up on my macronutrients. I sure makes your homie shower before a sexy time. You can wash the pee-pee or just use a wet wipe. That's true. They do have wet wipes. Wet wipes. I will be bringing wet wipes. The one thing I will be bringing is wet wipes. I feel sorry for you, dude. Why? Literally, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. Going to Burning Man last year was like the single greatest experience of my life. Like, unironically, that was like peak. It was. I'm not even expecting this year to like meet that expectation, because there's no way I'll ever replicate what I experienced the first burn. But it was literally the best experience of my life. So, I mean, listen. You can feel sorry for me all you want, but, like, when I'm out there in, like, the coolest place on Earth, you're gonna be like, damn, that looks cool. Burning Man is actually pretty cool. What do you not like about Burning Man, Demi? Or do you just not like the fact that I'm saying your name wrong? You can watch the yeah. Who had sweaty pee-pee on their Astra bingo cards? Don't forget fructose sucrose. I've been to festivals similar to that, and it's super fun while you were young, to be fair. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'll go to Burning Man forever, but it's different than a normal festival. It's like, there's more to it than just a normal festival. It's about, like, the art. It's about, like, the whole thing is an art exhibit. Like, the festival in of itself is an art piece. Like, normally you go to a festival, and it's, like, Coachella isn't art. Like, but Burning Man in of itself is straight up art. Like, the whole thing is art. If you take a drone and you go to Burning Man and you take it into the center of the playa and you send it up in the air and you look down, you will see the coolest fucking city layout you'll ever see. The whole thing is art. Shut up. What are you talking about? What do you not like about it? What do you not like about it, man? On social media, it's being portrayed as a satanic festival. What social media are you watching? Like, Fox and Friends? Did you hear about this party they're doing out in the desert? I think it's satanic. It's not satanic. It's like, it is spiritual. I will say, it's very spiritual. And it can be, or it cannot be. It's kind of like, I feel like Burning Man it's a very personal thing. I feel like everyone has their own experience. Like, some people, I feel like, It's a more of a spiritual experience, and for some other people, it's not nearly. Like, it just depends on who you are, why you're going. I mean, it's definitely not satanic. Maybe if you're the kind of person who looks at like metal music and thinks that's satanic, and you're just literally like satanic panic all the way, then maybe. But hold on, chat. There we go. I'd only go if I could get some peyote. You'll never get a chance to fill in for Blair White on Fox and Friends if you talk like that, young lady. Listen, Blair White can have it. I'm okay with that. I don't love Fox News. I think all mainstream news outlets are equally dog shit. CNN, CNBC, fucking NPR, goddamn fucking Fox News, even Ground News I looked at and I'm like, there's an agenda being sold here. Satanic Panic P2 is coming from a theocracy near you. I should just be careful what you don't get sand in your vagina during the orgy. Yeah, I mean, I can see why people there's definitely a lot of Burning Man haters out there. I don't really know why. I feel like Burning Man doesn't affect anybody, you know what I mean? It's like literally in the most isolated part of the country, and the whole thing is that we pick up after ourselves. So generally speaking, like, the playa is very well clean. Like I've seen a couple of videos where they try to imply that like after the festival it's like trashed, but it's really not. I think Gerlach maybe gets hit a little hard because some people just take the trash and dump it in Gerlach. But, like, for the most part, like, generally speaking, most people who go to Burning Man take the tenets of Burning Man pretty seriously. So they don't fucking litter. You know what I mean? And so it's not like this... I think that there's definitely a perception that Burning Man is, like, a drug-fueled, like, just psychedelic trip in the desert. And that's all it is. But realistically, it's a lot more than that. It's not even... I would say it's not even, like, it's not even that if you don't want it to be. Like, Burning Man, I think, first and foremost, is, like, an idea first, and then it's a piece of art second, and then it's a festival where you do drugs third. That's kind of, like, the idea in my mind. But, like, the end result is you have a community full of people who are, like, the coolest people ever. Like, you just, it's literally like playing a video game at a certain point. Like, nowhere else in the world will you have a desert that is just filled with, like, so much shit, so much cool shit, so much cool artwork, and so much shit. You'll never in the world find another place that has that much cool shit in one place. Like, there's, like, when you look out, like, on the Burning Man thing, out at the desert, and you, at night, and you could just see, like, miles of, like, LEDs and fire, and it's like, holy shit. This is a legit city, and it's fucking crazy. Like, you can't, and then you just walk in any direction, and then you find, like, crazy adventures. You just find random people, and you just, like, have fun. It's genuinely, like, unbelievable. Gerlach, the person or the place? The place. It's not how you spell it, but yeah. Never been to Burning Man because of lack of money. Yeah, money is important. That is the thing. I do feel like that if you really put your head towards it, like, I don't really have a lot of money, but I've been able to go. I think that, like, if you put your head down and get to it, I think that it is doable. Like, it costs about $3,000 to go to Burning Man, essentially. And so if you're gonna pay, I feel like if you just take your yearly income and then just, like, save 3,000 of that for Burning Man, it's not undoable. It is possible to do it, right? It's possible to budget out for it. You just have to be intentional about it, and you have to be smart about it. And they also have this, like, step program, so you can actually get, like, if you don't make that much money, you can actually get, like, basically, like, you can get, like, a discounted ticket price. Someone got killed in 2025 Burning Man? Yeah. The other thing about Burning Man is it's not... There is one thing about Burning Man which I personally really like, is that you go, you know how you go everywhere nowadays, and there's so much safety shit, and everywhere has to assume you're, like, literally an idiot, or else they'll get sued? Like, It's so annoying. In Burning Man, you go there and you know it's dangerous. You know the risk when you're going there, and and everybody else knows it too. So no one's there thinking, "Oh, be careful." Last year, I climbed this net tower thing that was like in the city, and it was like 40, 50 feet tall, and it was so sketchy. And there was like it was like the nets themselves were torn and like falling apart, and there was like 6 people on them, and each net layer had like a limit of like 3 people max. And I got to the top of that thing. I mean, it's dangerous, but that's kind of the fun of it. It's like literally that's part of the point, is that it's dangerous, that it's like not holding your hand. It's not gonna hold your hand. It's not gonna, you know, make it easy for you. It's gonna be a challenge, but it's like that's what makes it so incredible. It just puts you in a position where you're just it just puts you in a totally different like headspace. It's actually like crazy. Cost keep the riffraff out? I mean, I guess so. I mean, I honestly, like, the cost... People complain about Burning Man being too expensive, but, like, they can't lower the price, dude. It's, like, what you get for $1,000 ticket is just so... The value for money is so good. Like, to be at Burning Man is so worth it, in my mind. Like, the fireworks show in of itself is almost worth the price. I mean, in fact, I would say the fireworks show itself is worth the price of admission. Like, if I had never seen it, and it would cost me $1,300 just to see it once, I would still pay it. Just to see the man burn. Because it's like, oh my god. If you never, like, it is like one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen. I don't know, chat. I'm getting side. I'm hyping myself up here. You know, the funny thing is about Drink the Kool-Aid is that the origin of that doesn't even involve Kool-Aid. I know. Not an unwarranted assumption given the state of the public. Yeah. You think Riff Raff has money? You're kidding yourself. Yeah. Riff Raff does definitely have money, but I don't know. I think it's worth it. I think like for what you get, like the whole experience, like you'll see so much cool art that you can't see anywhere else. Like you can see so much. I mean, people spend more money going to like Coachella, and in my mind, like Coachella is so much more lame than Burning Man. Like you have to go and you have to be crammed in with all these people, but like you're only there to listen to music, so the only thing to do is to listen to music. At Burning Man, it's so much shit to do. You have a whole city full of cool people and cool shit to go and do. It's literally like go run around in the desert being whimsical for a week simulator. This place is not worth it. Are you sure about that, Demi? Are you sure? Have you seen this video? I feel like I've shown this video on stream a couple times, but it really like I feel like it really gives a good vibe for what like actually Burning Man kind of feels like. Look at just like I can't describe to you how big this is. Like look at how fucking massive this city is, chat. And you could actually probably see me somewhere in this picture. I'm in this picture somewhere, right down like I think down like maybe over there or over here. I'm one of these places. Wait a minute. Can I actually see? No, I can't see it. Damn. Okay. Wait a minute. I might have actually been like right there. I'm not sure though. This is what it was like when I got there. When I got there last year, it was like this. Mudman. Fucking Mudman. was it was kind of a that was kind of a dig a little bit. I feel like I know Hollywood VFX people go to Burning Man. Yeah, no, it's like there's a lot of people who go to Burning Man. It's a huge festival. I feel like there's a reason why you see so many like famous people go to every year. Like there's a reason why like Elon Musk goes every year. It's like it genuinely is that special of a place where even if you don't like it, I feel like if you were to just experience it, like if you did go, you'd probably understand why people are so into it. Get out of here, Debbie. Is there a turning point booth there? No. There was a Planned Parenthood booth. It wasn't actually Planned Parenthood, but it was like Planned Playahood. I don't remember what they did there, but it was funny. Oh my god, dude, I'm so excited. Oh fuck, dude, it's gonna be excited. I just got when I'm in the middle of Oklahoma thinking about how much I don't want to keep driving. I've just got to remember that that is the goal. That is the goal. We're getting to get to that place. That is the goal. That is what we have to get to, chat. Going to Burning Man for an abortion would be novel. I mean, there's a lot of alcohol, so if you knew you were pregnant and you just didn't want to have the baby, you could just get blackout drunk every night for a week straight, and you might kill it. That's kind of fucked up, though. Demi, you don't have a politics pass. Only Savvy Fair can talk about politics like that. Only Savvy Fair can do that. Because Savvy Fair has the politics pass this stream. You don't have a politics pass. No politics, no political opinions in my chat unless it's from Savvy Fair. I'm trying to end up with a kid with fetal alcohol syndrome if that plan doesn't work out, though. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, honestly, like, getting blackout drunk with the intention of like having abortion is kind of morally awful in the first place. Like I feel like that's morally corrupt in just from the get go. I feel like before you've even done anything, the idea that idea is pretty horrible. But you know, Bin Dependence Day. What? Oh, it's Bin Dependence Day. Bin. I don't know what's going. Did that election happen, Disco? When is that election supposed to happen? Because I feel like there's a genuine chance that Binface wins, and there would be nothing funnier to me than Binface winning that election. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not gonna get into politics or about anything about like I'm not even gonna say who Binface is running against because I don't want to talk about politics. But I like Binface. Binface is a national treasure, and I'm saying that as someone who's not even from the country that he's from. Darkseid is down with the anti what? With the anti-life equation. What? Coat hangers are way more effective, more ethical than alcohol. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's not. Yeah, that's still not very ethical. It's still kind of fucked up, honestly. I feel like the most ethical way to have an abortion is called Plan B, the day after pill. Polls are showing about 30% for Benface, and the I'm not even gonna say that word. Nationally, in majority, you want him to win. Well, that's the national majority. I mean, he's not gonna win. He's a joke candidate. Like he's never supposed to win. I don't even know if he wants to win, but his presence is funny, and I appreciate his presence as a candidate because I think it's funny, and I like that. I like that. I saw a video about Ben Face and like his like who he actually is and where he came from, and it was kind of sad. It was kind of like touching. It makes me like respect Ben Face more, knowing that he's only doing it because he like it's his way of like honoring his like dead brother. It's like actually a little heartwarming and a little sad, but yeah, I like Ben Face. Count Ben Face as the people's candidate. Could you imagine if like I just like to think sometimes like could you imagine if Ben Face got like won this election and then eventually he became like the MP of like the entire fucking or like the prime minister? Like what if Ben Face was like the prime minister of England? And you'd have pictures of like and he stays in the suit the whole time, so like he's at like the Hague or some shit with like all of the world leaders, and then just Britain and fucking bin face. I would love that so much. As a non-English person, I don't know if I would like it if I was English, but if because I'm not English, I would love that. Did the Daleks and Cybermen miss the filing deadline? A case scenario for Binface is getting something around 45% of the vote, enough to horribly embarrass Farage, but not so much that he has to serve. Yeah, that's kind of like, that's the best case scenario. Because I don't think Binface actually wants to win. I don't. That's not the point. Like the whole, there. I don't think there's any intention of him to win. But you know what? I appreciate. I do. There's one thing I appreciate about British politics. It's not the fact that they literally treat like their parliament like a high school screaming match, or because it's just dumb in general. But the fact that they allow joke candidates and they have to sit on the same stage as joke candidates, I feel like that's the one thing about British politics I wish we would do here. I wish we had more people like Ben Face in America, because I would love to see like a Republican primary where one guy is just in like a My Little Pony suit and he's making the best fucking points. Like he's out here kicking ass in the primaries. And so at the end of the primaries, everyone has to sit on the same stage and debate a fucking guy in like a gimp suit. Oh my god. We need to turn politics into a comedy, because that's really what it is, chat. It's already a comedy show. We just need to embrace that. Apparently, his election is beating the record for most candidates ever at the UK election. Really? That's kind of funny. We have them here too. If you don't remember the rent is too damn high, guy. Well, that's not a joke. Like that's not the same. Like you remember how like Kanye ran in like 20 something. Like that's more of a joke candidate. That's like closer. But the thing about that is that Kanye never stood on the same stage as like fucking whoever the fuck, right? My whole point is I want it to be silly. I want to see like the Republican and Democratic debates where like half the stage are joke characters, because that would just make it so much more entertaining, Chad. It would make it so much more entertaining. Can you imagine like there's a guy in like a mask and he's like in a superhero outfit and he's just talking about some random bullshit, but he's like in a fucking get up. I'd vote for that guy. You think politics is hopeless right now? I don't think it's hopeless. I think it's politics. I think it's the same as it's ever been. Like, I mean, politics has always been like, I feel like you get into politics and then you realize that politics is a scam, and then and you're like, oh, okay, right. Like, dude, politics is a fucking scam, dude. It's literally a scam. It's literally just a scam. You thought that politics wasn't a scam? Well, you haven't been in the country ever, because it's always been this way. It's literally always fucking been this way. As long as the country's been around, it has been this way. Benjamin Franklin would write about how politics was a ridiculous joke even back in 1760. I mean, it is. It literally fucking is, dude. It's so dumb. It's always been dumb. I watched a video about, like, Garfield, like, the President Garfield, and it's just, like, dude, politics back then was just, like, even in 1860, politics was even worse than it is now. Like, back in 1860, like, part of, like, the government was just outright like fighting so that they could have just straight up like nepotism in politics and give like benefits to all of their friends. Like in 1860, politics was just about giving high paying position to your friends and then like pretending that you're not doing it. And then that was just all politics was in the 1860s. And then you realize, oh wait, nothing's actually changed. That's just exactly how it is today. Wow. People are always like, "Man, we used to be a country. We used to be respectable." What, back when fucking Dick Cheney was president? Like, come on. Back when Dick Cheney was president? Like, dude, come on. Back when fucking like, no. What happened? I'm not into politics. I'm not getting into politics because I feel like I'm not stating political opinion. I'm stating fact, and that is that politics is a joke. I don't know if I'm allowed to have that one go through Desert Punk. I'm gonna not, because I don't want to. Don't want to fuck with that one. I'm gonna be real with you, Desert Punk. I don't know if that one's allowed or not. I'm not gonna risk it. Not gonna risk it. All I'm saying, I'm not talking about my political opinions. I'm not talking about what I think of the, whoever candidates. Because listen, here's the deal, chat. Some presidents, every president does something good, and every president does something bad, and every politician does something good, and most politicians do some stuff that's good and some stuff that's bad. It's kind of like taking the good with the bad, and that's just kind of how it is. That's just how it is, chat. That's how it's always been. I mean, I feel like politics is the same way no matter where you are, what country you're in, and what period of time you're in. I feel like I can't think of a single place that has like not a stupid political system. There's not one place on earth that has it figured out. Not one place. There's nowhere on earth that has gotten this shit figured out. We are all, I think getting older really is about realizing that no one knows what the fuck they're doing and everybody is just faking it until they make it. That's literally it. All the way up to the top. I bet you, dude, like I bet you like no one's got a plan. I bet you Putin is just like right now doing rails of cocaine, just being like, fuck it. Bomb Ukraine again. Fuck it. Fuck it. Draft another 300,000 conscripts. Fuck it. Do you have to worry about trans and drive shaft angle when you swap? Get the stop! You're not rage baiting me, Demi. You're not. I'm gonna keep saying your name. I'm gonna keep calling you Demi. If you keep, I will not call you Demix if you fucking keep trying to rage bait me. I'm gonna keep calling you Demi. War is peace. War is profitable. Lockheed and Martin. Putin is a femboy. Dude is like 5'3" tall. No, he's not. He's fucking not. How fucking tall is Putin? How tall is Vladimir Putin? Putin is officially around 5'7" tall, so that means he is like 5'5". Damn, that's crazy. He's way shorter than I thought he was. It says he's 5'7", so that must mean that he's actually like 5'5", right? Oh, dude, compared to the other ones though, Donald Trump 6'3", Justin Trudeau 6'2", Obama 6'1", Biden 6 foot. Damn. Why are all like the presidents so fucking tall, dude? What's going on? Do they like? Is there a thing that's like if you're under 6 foot you can't be president? What the fuck? Putin can't lie about his height. There's photos of him next to loads of others world leaders of known heights. I'm not rage baiting. You are though. You are just straight up rage baiting me. Like how you gonna rage bait me so blatantly and be like, oh, I'm not rage baiting. Get out of here, dude. What do you think? What do you think you're doing, man? I know what you're doing. I see through your lies. I know exactly what you're doing here. You want a big boy president. This historical average, though, it's drifted upwards in the past 250 years. Well, that's because people are getting taller, too. Like, people are taller than they used to be, on average. But, yeah, I don't know. Gonna go eat. Good night. I'm actually gonna do the same as RJ. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I gotta go to the store and get water and Mountain Dew. And I might go to McDonald's, I think, because I really should eat something more than what I have, because I haven't eaten yet today. And I don't know what else I would eat, so. Anyway. Anyway, chat. So, thank you everybody for watching. I will be live again tomorrow. That's why I said average. Price of those tickets could be 500 or more next week. Well, I'll probably buy them either tonight or tomorrow. So I just have to figure out. I have to talk to some people, and I don't want to buy those tickets without talking to other people who are expecting me to not do that. So I have to I don't want to throw a wrench into other people's plans because I decided to do something. So I need to double check that everyone's cool with me buying a plane ticket instead. Because I think the plane ticket is definitely going to be the move because it's so expensive. It's so expensive to rent the car. So I'll figure out something either tonight or tomorrow, I think is going to be what I'm going to try to figure out. Anyway, chat, Thank you everybody for watching. I will be live again tomorrow. Goodbye.